King Charles's 77th birthday was always expected to be a subdued affair, an understated acknowledgement of a monarch who prefers service over spectacle. Though the private date falls in mid-November, those close to him say he would rather spend the day walking the grounds of Sandringham, visiting a wellness project, or quietly reflecting on resilience during a year marked by illness and transition. But beneath the calm surface of the king's birthday plans, a far more turbulent family story was unfolding, one that placed him in direct conflict with his heir, Prince William. Royal experts warned the king against inviting certain family members to his birthday gathering, arguing that extending an olive branch to the wrong individuals might send confusing signals to a public already weary of scandal. It appears King Charles listened, opting for a tightly controlled event. But even with a carefully curated guest list, the deeper issue remained. The growing tension between father and son reports now suggest that King Charles and Prince William are barely speaking, following the fallout from a controversial interview, and, more significantly, the king's sudden decision to endorse Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie's return to public life for William. This was a step too far. The friction began when the king privately approved Princess Beatrice's new patronage with the Outward Bound Trust. To many, it was a well-deserved recognition of her dedication and past charitable work. But behind the scenes, William was reportedly furious. According to a palace source, William strongly opposed bringing the York sisters back into public-facing roles, branding it too risky in the shadow of Prince Andrew's scandals. Despite his advisors urging caution, a sentimental King Charles personally encouraged Beatrice to accept the position, and even urged her to carry out her first major engagement, a hospital visit in London, during a time of turmoil for the family. This was her first significant outing since Andrew was stripped of his titles, and it carried the unmistakable imprint of the king's blessing. For William, already burdened with concerns about the monarchy's public image, the decision felt reckless. According to insiders, the Prince of Wales believed the York sisters should remain out of sight, at least until after the king's next health evaluation. But King Charles refused to wait. He believed redemption should unfold in the public eye. The insider described the contrast bluntly. William's pragmatic, he knows the Yorks are poison with the public. His father just won't see it. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams echoed the heir's concerns. He cautioned that allowing Beatrice and Eugenie to appear on the Buckingham Palace balcony for the king's official birthday celebration could spark renewed scrutiny over Prince Andrew. A balcony appearance would bring the debate back to where Andrew stands, Fitzwilliams warned, reminding the world that the disgraced royal remains a painful chapter the monarchy has not fully resolved. But not everything is as fractured as it seems. In quieter moments, Beatrice and Eugenie have reportedly grown closer to William, particularly Eugenie, whose shared passion for environmental causes has helped bridge the gap with her cousin. Insiders say this alliance has strengthened as she has grown distant from Prince Harry, whose relationship with the monarchy remains tumultuous. Still, despite personal bonds, William's primary responsibility is the institution itself. His instinct is to shield the monarchy from further controversy, especially while both the king and Princess Catherine face health challenges. Charles, on the other hand, seems determined to bring the wider family back into the fold. Believing the monarchy must show unity during uncertain times, Charles thinks the family must stand together. William thinks timing and optics matter, an insider explained. They're both right, but they're pulling in different directions. While the debate over public appearances continues, the king is forging ahead with a quieter restoration plan behind the scenes. He sees Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie not as liabilities, but as rising assets. The sisters have matured, built stable families, and demonstrated loyalty to the institution despite their parents' reputational damage. More importantly, they have stepped up when the royal family's working numbers are thinner than ever. I think Beatrice and Eugenie are adding support where they can, the insider said. They've always said they're non-working royals, but they've always stepped in whenever the family needed them. And the king has rewarded that dependability. Princess Beatrice's new position as deputy patron of Outward Bound comes at a critical moment, both for the charity and for the monarchy. It signals a strategic shift for the king. who appears willing to overlook the shadow cast by Prince Andrew if it means reinforcing the monarchy's foundation with the next generation of responsible, committed women. Princess Eugenie, too, has recently taken on more visible responsibilities. Her participation in the King's Foundation's anniversary celebration was seen as a strong signal of support from Charles. Her presence conveyed the King's belief that she, like her sister, could help fill the widening gaps in the working royal roster while maintaining a reassuring sense of continuity. Of course, this expansion of public roles for the York sisters did not happen in a vacuum. Insiders claim it was part of a broader negotiation with Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, a quiet agreement that, in exchange for relinquishing his last privileges and stepping away from royal life, his daughters would not be punished for his mistakes. King Charles, who has always had a soft spot for Beatrice and Eugenie, appears committed to that promise. As the king's 77th birthday marks another year of transition, the divide between father and son remains one of the monarchy's most sensitive challenges. Charles seeks healing. William seeks stability. And caught between the two visions are Beatrice and Eugenie, daughters striving to serve, sisters trying to rise above scandal, and young women unexpectedly placed at the heart of a royal tug-of-war. In the months ahead, their roles may determine not just their own futures, but the future shape of the monarchy itself. All in all, King Charles's 77th birthday won't be about flashy extravagance. It will be focused on service-driven, steeped in tradition, quietly personal, and meaningful. To ring in His Majesty's 77th birthday on Friday, November 14th, Buckingham Palace released a relaxed portrait, featuring the king in a casual fit as he posed in front of his royal residence. Moments after Buckingham Palace released King Charles's new portrait, royal fans flooded the comments section with their heartwarming wishes and messages. The stunning new portrait showcased the monarch, donning in a casual yet classy style in a light beige jacket that he wore over a pale blue collared shirt, and paired with tan-colored trousers, which perfectly complemented his jacket. In the image, Charles was also seen holding a wooden walking cane with a curved handle, matching the colors of his beige and tan outfit. Captured in the serene and lush garden of Sandringham Estate, seemingly in the morning, the calm and natural environment served as the perfect backdrop to complement King Charles's relaxed look. Meanwhile, the young Wales kids chose to honor their grandfather with something deeply personal, something that reflected the affection and admiration they hold for him. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis joined forces to craft a hand-painted family portrait, an artwork that captured not only their creativity, but also the essence of the family they treasure. King Charles's appreciation for art runs deep. Throughout his life, he has painted scenes of serene landscapes, mountains, and lakes, often preferring watercolors, much like his great-grandmother, Queen Victoria. Though he humbly describes himself as an enthusiastic amateur, he is recognized as an honorary member of both the Royal Academy and the Royal Watercolor Society. His works have collectively sold for over $2 million, as reported by The Telegraph in 2018. Yet for the king, painting has never been about financial value. It has been a way to unwind, to reflect, and to capture memories. He has often referred to his sketches as a kind of personal photo album, holding emotional significance far beyond their artistic merit. The thoughtful gift created by Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis not only honored their grandfather's artistic pursuits, but also brought them closer as siblings. Working on the portrait together required cooperation, patience, and shared imagination, strengthening the bond they all share. As the future of the royal family, the trio's collaboration on this heartfelt project illuminated their unity and deep connection, qualities that will continue to shape their roles in the years ahead. The king was born on this day, November 14th, in 1948, but his birthday is celebrated twice per year. Once on his actual birthday and once during Trooping the Color in the summer. However, eagle-eyed royal fans have pointed out a key detail that means once Prince William becomes king, he may not get the double celebration. This is because his birthday is on June 21st, and so it will likely coincide with Trooping the Color, meaning he could just celebrate one birthday like the rest of us, or have two parties a week apart, which, to be honest, we wouldn't blame him for. Since he's already born in summer, it kind of defeats the point of having the 2 dates. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what he decides. Personally, I wouldn't want to give up the chance to celebrate twice.